Hi. I'm a socially awkward person. Sup? So I do this thing to where sometimes I can talk to people just fine. Like, I am present, I am listening, everything is fine and dandy. But sometimes, either mid-conversation or better yet, when someone approaches me, my brain flips my social kill switch. And all I can think about is how to get out of this social interaction as quickly as humanly possible, by any means necessary. Most of the time, it ends up looking a little something like this.
Yeah, and that's why I'm wanted in 4 different countries.
Wow, I never knew water balloons could be so lethal. Okay, I gotta go, bye, see you guys later. Okay, goodbye, yep.
Jeez, what's her deal?
So long story short, I am not a people person. And due to this unfortunate characteristic of mine, I have put myself into some of the dumbest situations possible, which, for the most part, were all self-inflicted, aside for a select few, but even then, I somehow made them worse. So I figured if I had to suffer with these memories living in my head rent-free, then you get to suffer from the secondhand embarrassment. But first, we gotta conjoin brains. What? Wait, please, I have a family! No! Oh. Huh. So this one time in high school, I was walking through campus after clubs had ended, and it was dead. Like, there was nobody around, except for these 2 people. And by chance, it was actually an old acquaintance of mine. And I hadn't seen this dude for months at this point. Like, this man, he just kind of disappeared one day. So when he waved at me, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little curious, so I made my way over. We had a little bit of light conversation before he began rambling on about how he'd switched schools, but he wanted to come back and visit his friends, so that's why he was there today, and yada yada yada. So I'm just standing there listening, and all of a sudden, my brain is like,
I don't like this interaction anymore. We should go. Now. We need to go right now. So with this sudden, intense urge to get out of this conversation as quickly as humanly possible, I said the first thing that came to my mind.
Yep, well, sorry, I gotta go, I just peed my pants. Peed my pants. Wait, what? Okay, bye, see you later. And that was it. That was the interaction. I still don't know why I said that. And you know what the worst part about that is? I haven't seen this guy since. I knew this man since 6th grade. And that was the last interaction he had with me. Was me telling him I peed my pants.
So how was your day?
Good. It was good. It was good.
Oh, that's good.
Next story.
Okay, so this story is more of an unfortunate circumstance that I just made worse. So, my family and I were skiing. Well, except my dad. He snowboards, because he's cool. But regardless, we were outside, and it was cold. So as an attempt to not be cold, we went inside the lodge for lunch. Normally we would bring our own lunches, because for people who don't know, lodge food is ridiculously expensive. But this was my brother's first time skiing down the mountain proper, and his first ride down didn't go great. Wait, no, not that, no, wait! So all things considered, this was an attempt to appease a traumatized 13-year-old while giving him the mountain experience of chili fries and plain fries because I didn't want no chili. So we're in the cafeteria waiting in line to check out, and I just so happened to eye a hot cocoa machine. And like a perfectly normal person who decided that maybe she perhaps wanted a little morsel of chocolatey goodness, stood there silently as we got closer and closer to checkout. Because this 21-year-old adult could not ask for anything without feeling bad or like she was a burden to her father and his wallet. Mind you, this inner turmoil is over hot chocolate. Hot chocolate! But my craving got the best of me. And once we were third in line for checkout,
the line we had already been waiting in for 5 whole minutes at this point, in which I had plenty of time to go get said hot cocoa, I looked up at my dad. Can I get a hot chocolate?
What?
Can I get a hot chocolate?
Oh, yeah, sure. But we're almost at the front.
Okay, I'll be fast, thank you. So like a gremlin on a mission, I made my way over to the machine. It was a fairly crowded area because snowboarders be hungry. So I'm trying my best not to bump into anyone, but all while my attention was being directed towards, not being a klutz, I failed to realize that the floor in front of the machine was wet. And I fell hard. Like, I did a full-on slipping on banana peel fall, and thank God I had a helmet, because I hit the ground so hard to the point where I was, like, dazed. But oh boy, when I realized what happened, I was mortified. Oh geez, that was a hard fall. Are you okay? Oh yeah, yeah, I'm fine. Already being embarrassed and mortified and wanting to disappear and be anywhere else but here, I scrambled myself up and completely ignored his hand, which made it even worse because, dude, come on, accept the help. You make it worse by not accepting the help. Like, you're ignoring this nice thing. What are you doing? No, I'm okay. Thanks, I'm okay. Being the center of attention is bad. But being the center of attention in a packed cafeteria full of dudes who all just watched you comically fall so bad that it looked like something out of a sitcom is bad. And what's even worse is as I was starting to tear up, not from pain, but from sheer embarrassment, I tried to act like nothing had happened. Like I didn't just splatter on the ground like a wet pancake, trying to act as if 20 people weren't watching me. And you know what's funny? The machine didn't even work. So like a sad, wet dog, I walked back in line, silently crying with no hot cocoa. And guess what? My father, didn't even notice that I fell. And this all happened in quick succession. I left the line and then 30 seconds later, I'm back, I'm defeated, and I'm crying.
Oh, hey, that was fast. Are you crying?
I don't want to talk about it.
What?
I said I don't want to talk about it, okay?
Next story.
Okay, so this one will need a little bit more context. Back in high school, my best friend and I led the QSA club at our school, otherly known as
The Queer Straight Alliance.
During this particular meeting, one of our old QSA club leaders came in for a surprise visit, all while wearing her brand new blue coat. Don't worry, this will come back into play later. So we're all catching up over some light teenage banter, then the conversation gradually flips over to her new coat, and she's showing it off, gesturing down towards the front strip where it just so happened to be fuzzy. To demonstrate this, our club leader ran her hand over the top part of her coat, and then she looked at me and asked, "Wanna feel?" And of course I go, "Oh yeah, sure, to be nice." But my stupid dum-dum brain put my finger over where she had initially demonstrated said fuzziness, but for whatever reason, she gave me this confuffled look. And then I looked down. Oh my god! I cannot express to you guys how mortified I was in that moment. And of course, our club leader took it like a champ. Heck, she made a joke out of it. Made sure to tell me that it was okay and that awkward accidents happen to the best of us. But for me, this would be a memory that still haunts me to this day. I swear, even now, 5 years later, whenever my brain decides to grace my subconscious with this memory, I can still feel the overwhelming amount of horror and dread and shame that I had felt in that moment. Oh God, I don't know why I do this to myself.
Cowabunga.
And that's it. I wish I could say that I learned anything from these events, but all I learned is that I am not good at peopling, and I am very accident prone. So yeah, hopefully you guys were able to relate to some of these socially awkward stories, or at the very least got a kick out of my suffering. Either way, thank you guys for watching, and try not to self-sabotage your next social outing like I did. And do. I still do that. Okay, bye!
Hey, you reached the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Aside from some of the voice acting from my brother and my dad, all the production is done by yours truly. So if you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing. It'll help me and my channel grow, and let me know that people would like to see more of my animations. Again, thank you for watching, and bye-bye for now.